Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Red Before Black #1. This is a new book from Boom Studios. And oh boy, let me tell you, we are in for a treat if you're a fan of a crime thriller. So let's talk about the creative team before we get into this book. Red Before Black is written by Stephanie Phillips, illustrated by Goran, Sudžuka, colors by Ivy Svorcina, and letters by Tom Napolitano. A lot of really cool covers. This one is by Dave Johnson. This is not the main cover. You'll see some more of the covers at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. I did a little short video about this with the premise, but I'm going to give you a synopsis for Red Before Black before we get into the review. Introducing the most unpredictable outlaw couple since Harley and Ivy, Red Before Black is a violent, hyperkinetic, women-led crime thriller reminiscent of the 2000 era's Vertigo books from superstar writer Stephanie Phillips, who's written such series as Grimm from Boom Studios and Harley Quinn over at DC Comics, and acclaimed artist Goran Sudžuka. Now, I'm not very familiar with Goran's work, but they worked on Hellblazer, Why the Last Man. This is perfect for fans of Birds of Prey and Killing Eve. And as far as the actual story here, on special assignment from the FBI, disgraced Army veteran Val is sent to Florida to hunt down an infamous drug runner named Leo. But she soon finds that they have an unexpected enemy in common, turning the game of cat and mouse into something else entirely. So first of all, this is a very character-driven work, and I really like that. I think I'm a lot about, like, character work does a lot for me. It's something that I like to connect to the characters. I like to see their arcs fulfilled, and I think this book really sets up some really interesting. You know, Val and Leo are very, very different characters, and they definitely make like an odd couple, right? Like you know, something you would see in a Lethal Weapon, or like they're very different personalities, very different approaches to everything that's going on, and their goals are completely different, even if they don't know what their goals are with each other. I really like the serendipitous way that they kind of meet and they kind of bump into each other, and like I said, their approaches, like whenever they have to get out of trouble, their approach is very different. I think Stephanie Phillips setting this in Florida and just introducing a plethora of really colorful characters. That's going to be a lot of fun. And the art is just magnificent, very straightforward, with very muted tones, because we're definitely trying to set up this. The mood and the tone of the book is like, you know, this is definitely it feels like a noir crime thriller, just with a little bit more of a contemporary twist. So let's pull up some of those preview pages here. As you can see, like I said, really fun environment. I like the whole introduction with. I really like the introduction with the snake, because it really just raises the tension immediately. And then setting it up, you know, you go into this dingy bar, and we meet Val, who immediately doesn't take shit from anyone. But yeah, I love that. Like I said, this is very character driven. A lot of conversations here. But I think it's got really, really good pacing as far as getting through to everything. It's not just like an exposition dump. It really feels very natural. So I quite enjoyed this first issue. I think this is gonna be really fun series going forward. I'm gonna wait to see if this is something that I'll read better for me in the trade, or just on a monthly basis. Once I read the second issue, I think I could get a better feel for the full pacing of the story. But so far, this feels almost like a really nice, not so much a crime of the week, but definitely one of those things that, you know, a TV show that you watch every week and you just can't wait to talk about it, like on Monday at the office and stuff like that. It really feels like that. So this is something that I'll be looking forward to talking about the next issue as well. This one was a lot of fun, and like I said, I really big fan of Stephanie Phillips. I read really a lot of her work, so I'm very excited to see where this goes from here. Really cool covers at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. So as always, if you have read this, let me know what you thought about it, and stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone.